Hey guys, it's Red Wolf. So in this video we're going to talk about the business behind me, or in front of me right now, which is the bail office, part of the bottom dollar Bounties DLC. I think it came out in 2024 if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I actually played with this business, and what we're going to do, we're going to show where you can purchase this business, what you can get for the business. There's a few things that you can choose for the business, and also we're going to play some missions because I want to know how much we can actually earn by playing, let's say, 10 of these missions, of these bounties. Yeah, I don't care for how long it takes. We're only going to do 10 missions. And then we're going to talk about the payments and if the business is actually worth it. Alright, so let me show you where you can buy the bail office from. So you're going to go on your phone and you should go on foreclosure. As you can see, my one is currently on downtown Vinewood. Now I used to have this one here, the mission row. So you've got 5 if I'm not mistaken. So you got 4 in the city, okay, and you've got 1 in Paleto Bay. I don't personally recommend it because a lot of the missions, yeah, you're gonna have like 1 or 2 missions in Paleto Bay, but you're gonna have a lot of the missions in the city. You can go ahead and purchase one. Obviously you've got the one in Del Perro and another one in Davis. Out of these 4, the cheapest one is Davis. Then you've got Mission Row, 2.3, 2.3 as well for Del Perro, and I believe it's 2.6. Obviously it doesn't show here because I already have it, but I think it's 2.6. Honestly, my recommendation, this one is better because you've got space around it, and you're still pretty close to main arteries, just like the Mission Row, for example, and the Del Perro one. So you choose which one you prefer. I prefer the downtown one, the Vinewood one. And anyway, renovate. So when it comes to style, I've got the most basic one, but you've got other patterns. If you choose, I'm okay with just the standard one. Don't want to spend much more. Obviously I can't see in terms of agents, I can't show you what actually, you know what, hold on a second. If I pick one, if I buy, yeah, here we go. Alright, it's a lot better this way. So I can show you exactly how much it costs. So you've got agents, okay, and we're gonna talk about it in a bit, okay? So you've got agents. So if you select 1, 750,000. If you select 2, 1.5 million. It's quite a lot. It is quite a lot, but it's up to you whether you want them or not. So you've got personal quarters, which I definitely recommend, so you can spawn there, okay? And that is another 295,000. Gun locker, you don't need to, I don't think, because you're gonna have like businesses already with gun lockers. So I don't recommend having a gun locker, even if it's only 175,000. Okay. Armor plating, you can do it in 2 places. You can do it here, okay, it's gonna cost 125,000, or you can do it inside the actual bail office in the garage, okay. I believe it's going to cost exactly the same thing, so you either do it here or in the garage at the bail office, okay? So obviously it's gonna cost around 4.2 million for this one. Yeah, it's an expensive business to have, but anyway, I will let you know, I will tell you whether I recommend this or not. Alright, and as you can see, this is the parking, the area outside the bail office is massive, okay? So if you, I don't know, if you want to use a helicopter or whatever, you can. You've got plenty of space to land. and I don't know, it just makes things a lot when you're playing the game or just playing the bail office. Okay, so we're gonna go through the garage, and inside you can have up to 3 vehicles. Obviously you've got the bottom dollar van, okay, that you use to bring the bounties in. And at this current point in time, I've got 2 police vehicles. I've got the Coquette D10, I believe it's called the Pursuit. Absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love this customization. What do you think? It used to be black and white, but I decided to make it all black. Absolutely love it. This is the Gauntlet Hellfire, if I'm not mistaken, with a different livery. I think it looks pretty cool. And yeah, when I told you that you can have the armor plating, you can have it here as well. Okay, this is where you can customize your van. So you can modify transporter, armor plating. So at the moment I already have it. If I don't want it, it's free, but trust me, you're gonna need it, because like when come back to the office with your bounty, you're gonna have NPCs shooting at you. Okay, so I do recommend armor plating. You shouldn't die inside this van unless you've got them shooting from the side of the windows or directly in front of you. The only thing I don't like about this van is these things, these plates, slates, whatever these steps, they are unnecessarily huge. Look at that. I don't understand why they're there for. Okay, it's when you're driving in this, you can actually get stuck into things like rocks, pavements, whatever, you know, other vehicles. Yeah, and if you spin around and you know the NPCs are right behind you, yeah, you spin around and they find the right angle to shoot at you, and boom, that could be it. Okay, so it's not great for that. Anyway, let's go upstairs. So in here, this is the main part of the office. This is the office, and you've got let me start this on this side. You've got the cell, the holding cell, where your bounties are going to be. You've got the 2 agents, okay, the ones that you can have, that you can select. I decided to, even when I moved the business, I decided to keep them. Once again, I will let you know if they're actually worth it or not. But anyway, you can come to each one of them and you send your agent on bail enforcement work. Basically, they're going to do exactly the same as you. It's just going to take them a while. Yeah, and you've got Jeanette. Jeanette is the person that you deal with. Wow, why are you handling that gun? What are you doing? That looks creepy. Jeanette. Look at her face. She's like, you see what I have here, boy? What's going on? That is weird. Okay, Jeanette. Alright, she's actually cool. She's actually funny. I don't mind her. She's got this very, I believe it's Southern American accent. I don't know if it's Texan or what, but yeah, she's actually funny. Okay, so this is the main part of the office, and then I'll come back to in a bit. And then this part is like my side of the office, basically. You've got some snacks here. You can grab some snacks from here. You've got some whiskey, so you can drink some if you want to. You've got a safe. Now the safe only, the maximum is 100k, just like the at the garment factory, Hands-On Car Wash, and the arcade. So those are the 3 businesses that can have maximum 100k in the safes. Okay, the safes are actually quite small. This is where you actually do the bounties from. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. And here is the sleeping quarters, where you've got obviously the beds where you spawn in, and you can change your clothes here as well. All right. So when it comes to the bail office, there are 2 ways to make money. You've got the bounties and the safe. Now, the safe is more related to these two agents, okay? So the more you use these agents, the more money you will get in the safe, okay? Well, you're not going to get a ton of money. Each agent will bring about between 5k and 10k. So if you have both, they can bring between 10k, around 10k and 20k. This is on regular pay, okay? And it takes these agents one in-game day or real 48 minutes. After 48 minutes, the money will be in the safe, okay? When they come back, the money will be right there in the safe, okay? But it's going to take at least 48 minutes. Now, this I had to research a little bit because like I wasn't sure about this, and I'm still not sure because I haven't played with the bail office in a minute. It's been quite a while since I last played this business. Now, for what I understand, the processing time for the payments from the agents, it depends whether you have agents or the number of agents. So if you decide not to purchase any agents at all because you think like, oh, it's too expensive. One is 750k, for two is 1.5 million. Yes, it's very expensive. If you decide not to have any agents, it's going to take you 24 minutes for the payment to be processed, okay? If you have one agent only, so if you decide to spend only 750k, it will take 12 minutes for the payments to be processed. And if you have both agents, it's going to take 6 minutes instead. But the thing is, you're not going to make more money. You will just receive the payments faster. And like I said, the other part of making money through the bail office is the actual bounties, okay? So you need to come in here, you need to register as a boss, so server, secure server CEO or motorcycle president. I usually go for the CEO, doesn't really matter. And here is where you've got all of the bounties, okay? Now, you've got 4, as you can see on screen. The one on the right, so the one that says that is red and it's got a big reward, you can only do that once in real life day, okay? So once every 24 hours, you can play this one. At least it's not like, I don't know, like Salvage Yard where you can only do the Salvage Yard robberies like once a week, right? It's, at least this one is once a day. Now, these other 3, I believe there's definitely a lot more than 3. There's quite a few of them, but they rotate between them, okay? So you can get between, I believe, 35k to 40k, and for the special rewards, it can go up to 140 or 47, something like that. So right now is 130. And the lowest out of these blue ones is $37,000. It's not a lot, but we're going to do 9 of these, and then we're going to do this one, and you can only do it once a day, so it's going to be 10 bounties that we're going to do. Now, another thing that I had to research, and I'm not quite sure on this. Well, I didn't research. I found out as I was researching through websites and other players' videos. Is apparently you can only do one of these every hour. So if I want to start with Riley Rose, okay, and if I want to do if the next one I want to do like the Ricky Jai or G or whatever, I can only do this one an hour later. I'm not sure that's the case because I'm pretty sure, for what I remember, I can do them very quickly. Like as soon as I was done with one, the second one would pretty much be available. Another thing with the bounties is we want to bring them all alive. Okay, so there's 2 ways to do it. You can bring them dead or you can bring them alive. If you bring them dead, you only get about 25% of the actual bonus or the actual reward, okay? So let's say we go for Riley Rose. We start with Riley Rose, $37,000 if you bring her alive. If she dies somehow, you're probably gonna get, I don't know, like 9,000 or something like that. It's basically just a quarter of this amount, okay? So we want to make sure that we bring her alive, or we bring anyone alive. And there's ways to do it. My recommendation, and you're going to see it when we start playing, we use as much as possible the stun gun. That's what I recommend. But anyway, once we start playing, I'll show you the options that you have. And then once we bring them in, we're not going to be paid straight away. It's going to take a few minutes for the payment to get processed. A little bit like the what is it, at the salvage yard when you salvage vehicles on the tow truck, right? You don't get paid straight away. Okay, you wait for the vehicle to be salvaged, and then you get a notification that you've been paid X amount of money. Okay, it's exactly the same here, and we don't need to worry about whether we're gonna get paid or not. Alright, so let's not waste any more time. We're gonna start with you know what, let's go left to right, or you know what, let's start with the big one. Let's start with Omar Garcia. If I'm not mistaken, this one is where you need to chase him. You need to go to the LS car meet, and then you need to chase him in a car. You need to damage, and you obviously want to make sure that he comes back alive. All right, so let's go ahead and do that one and get it out of the way.
So, you want to go after the car-stealing street racer with multiple hit and runs?
Right, I'm not going to show you this. Alright, most wanted, Garcia. Now, here's the thing.
Start heading over to the Laughing
Okay.
headquarters. Omar Garcia's hard to track down, so we'll need to hack his account and gather some intel from his DMs.
Alright, she does talk a lot, Jeanette. She does talk a lot. Now, you don't need to use this vehicle to go anywhere. Okay, I don't think you do. If I'm not mistaken, can I use my in this mission? I should be able to. I can't. Okay. So apparently in this particular mission, in the special one, I can't use any of my vehicles. Maybe if I call, let me call mechanic and see if it can actually be delivered, it'll be a lot faster.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Well, you can call. So I don't know what I've got, where I've got it. Reinhardt's, no. You know what? Let me go with the Italy GTO. Why not? It's very fast anyway. So yeah, you don't need to use this one. You can go with a personal vehicle, but you can't use a personal vehicle to come back with the target. Okay, the van will be there, so you drive it all the way here. Okay, so our car is already here. Sorry. Here we go. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go to Life Invader offices, and I'll show you what needs to be. We have arrived at Life Invader. Excuse me. Now my recommendation is do these stealthy. Okay, but first we need to do some hacking. There we go, nothing to it, nothing happened really. Now we can go inside. Now make sure that you do these stealthy, okay?
There should be servers in the building that hold
Yep.
everybody's account information.
So look out for the cameras. Boom, he's down. Cameras are down. This guy needs to get the same treatment. Here we go. There's another one here. Was I alerted?
Hurry up and download
Oh man. Okay, alright. Well, it is what it is. They got alerted. It doesn't really matter, it doesn't change anything. Here we go. Boom. You'll probably just do this a lot faster. That guy, I don't know what he was pointing at. Here we go. Now we need to do some more hacking.
Well, I hear the guards scattering like roaches, so I'm guessing you're in the server room. Great. Just download Omar's life invader data as fast as you can. There's probably reinforcements on the way.
Alright, so I don't know. No, none of them worked. What was I saying? Yep, that's good. Go. It's unfortunate that we've got security and cops already on us, but it doesn't really matter. Guys, you're not even real policemen, okay? You're just security. Relax. Why does it say I need to enter? Oh! I forgot there's more. Okay. And this one right here. Yep, here we go. And we now need to go to the LS car meet in a second. Here we go. Right, so here we are at LS car meet. Woo. Okay, so we can do this in a couple of ways. My suggestion, from what I remember, use this kind of like the Cluckin Bell Farm Raid, where you when you are inside and you need to sabotage the trucks. It's the same thing here, and we need him to get out of the way so we can actually go in. Here we go. Run. Here we go.
Alright, you in? Omar should be driving a new benefactor. I think it's called a Force
Right,
Legator.
let's pick this one. Let's pick the black one. I like it. Think it's just a beautiful vehicle. Right, so what we need to do is we need to damage it a little bit. Just enough that he notices us. Boom! Here we go. Now we just need to damage the vehicle. Alright, get out. Yeah, okay. My controller wasn't working. There he is. Where are you going? Why is this taking too long? Let's not get angry. Here we go. Move quick. Boom. That's it. Don't worry about the other guys. They're really not going to do much. And here we go. He's secured, alive. As you can see, the van is there. Perfect. And now we just need to drive him to the office. Alright, I'll see you when we get there. We have arrived. As you can see, we've got plenty of space to maneuver.
That shit was uncalled for. Not to mention Attention, cheating.
Here he is. In the cell. Now, it does say 130,000, but we don't have it yet, okay? We're going to have in a few minutes once the payment is processed. Now, we can actually send these guys out. I probably should have done it in the first place before I actually started with a bounty, but it doesn't matter.
Sure.
I think we're gonna go with Riley Rose. Yeah, let's go left to right, why not?
This one? She's got 3 counts of robbery. Troubled member of a local biker gang.
So what we're going to do is we're going to send that vehicle back to storage. Storage? Can't talk. So we can use the flying vehicles in these missions. In the blue missions, in the blue bounties, you can. Not on the red bounty. Right, you can see the oppressor has locked onto the police. I just decide to go full in. There you go. I do indeed. Alright. They're not happy. They're not happy. Here we go. This one as well. Boom. Get the stun gun out. The stun gun. Here we go. Easy peasy. Quickly done. Back in the van he gets. And that's it. You will have the cops behind you though. But we're gonna lose them. There you go. One more in. Ricky J secured. Yeah, whatever. And as you can see, Riley Rose has been processed. So basically, the moment you finish one, you're gonna get the previous one's payment. That's pretty much it. Look at the state of me. Look at what they've done to me. Need some snacks? No, I'm good. On to the next one. And the next one is Cook Mackenzie or Cook Kenzie.
Okay, I got the alert this morning. A goddamn real-life Supermax prison break.
Alright, prison break. Well, we're not going to go and do a prison break. It has already happened. We're just going to go to the crash site. Now, the thing to do with this crash site is you can use, I suggest anyway, to use either an oppressor or a sparrow because of the lock-on mission, lock-on missiles, okay? So basically, you don't need to follow the clues or whatever. You can just wait for the lock-on to happen and you know where he is and start the shooting. Right, so we are arriving at the crash site. So there's the, I was going to say the van, but the truck. But we need to know where they are, and they are nearby. There they are. Here they are. So I believe there's like one of 3 locations. So it's either this one here, the church or the chapel, underneath this passage here, this bridge, or over there where that jeep is, basically. I think that's Kenzie right there. So, but the mark is not showing, so you guys need to be really careful not to shoot him, okay? Just make sure you actually remember what it looks like. Okay, that's him. I'm pretty sure that's him right there. I could be wrong. So I don't want to shoot him. Shall I just go with the stun gun and see what happens? I'm pretty sure that's him. Yep. Yep. That was him. That was him. So the mark appeared late. So it's very important that you know what he actually looks like. There we go. Alright. Game's over. Yeah, yeah. Where are you going? Right, you coming or what? Here we go. Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
Target? Well, how about that? Then bring him in.
Look, man, you got one last chance to let me out.
Right, we got these guys chasing us. I'll see when we get there. Here we go. One more in. Cook Kenzie secured. As you can see, 40k from Ricky G. Received. Fantastic. And then we're going to receive another 40k. Alright, let's see if we can actually play another one. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't take an hour to do them. I don't know where people got that from. Maybe that was the case back when they released that information. I don't know. But I did have an idea that it was very, very quick. And we've got 3 new characters. We got India Woods, Hunter Duggan, Angel Kenny is going to be the same as, I think it was like Riley Rose. So it's the Bikers Club. We're going to do these 2 new ones, okay? So I'm probably not going to show Angel Kenny, but I will show these other 2. So let's start with actual Angel Kenny. Right, Angel Kenny is secured. Cook Kenzie, the payment has been processed, another 40k. And we can go with the Hunter Duggan.
Got a guy who goes by Duggan, but his legitimacy is wishful thinking on his part, I reckon.
Right, so what we got here? I think we need to eliminate these guys. Let me see if there's anyone outside. Yeah, they are. So we can just go ahead, eliminate these guys.
There's one thing I've learned about the Duggans. They swarm together like rats. If we're gonna
There we go.
we're gonna find a whole pack of the bastards.
Anyone else? No, that seems to be it. Okay, go in. Oh, this is a lot of fun. This, just shoot, just shoot. Alright, I like to go here. Oops. And... oh. There we go. He flew. Oh, they flew. Where are you going? There you go. Yep, they're all gone. Now you just need to come here. Now there's nothing that, you know, in the game that tells you, oh, this is the entrance. You just need to find it. It's right here. Okay, here we go.
I'm a fucking Marine.
Let's get in closer. There we go. As easy as that. Where are you going? Right, all we need to do is to drive all the way to downtown Vinewood. Left? Alright, we're going right this time. Alright, we got the security behind us. Should be fun. Here we go. Duggan has been secured. Now, I actually completely forgot about these guys. Let's send them back. 1, 2.
Sure.
Next one, India Woods. This is going to be quite easy as well, and I think it's a lot of fun because it's just like straight shooting, destroying things. That's pretty much it.
Card fraud, insurance fraud, more fraud.
All right, listen. So, our fraudster, India Wood, she's an infamous Nepo baby who...
Right, I'll see you when we get there. Alright, so as you can see, we can't actually do any more of these bounties. So is this what people were talking about the 1 hour thing? Maybe, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, we're going to wait for as long as it takes, obviously, and see if these reset. We're gonna have like new characters. We might have like new missions, definitely new locations. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so we've got the next set of missions of bounties to do. Now, I was counting on my watch and it took like about half an hour in terms of cooldown. So I'm not sure if that 1 hour cooldown, if that was in the beginning when this came out. I can't remember, to be honest. But I'm saying about half an hour. Yeah, about half an hour, probably less than that, to be honest. And in the meantime, I was just doing like, I did like probably like 2 or 3 things. I got the stash house, I did the cheese cache, I did the madrazo hit, so just to pass the time. And yeah, about half an hour, probably less than that. Anyway, we've got 3 more to go, the last 3, because we said we're going to do 10. So let's start with, you know what, let's go right to left. Let's go with Riley Rose again.
Go fuck yourself.
There we go. Oh, wow. You kiss your mum with that mouth? Jeez. Let's go back to Ricky G. There we go. 1 more in. Riley Rose has been processed. 40k there. Fantastic. Okay, yeah. Markel Green. I'm not sure if it's going to be a prison escape. I think it is. I think it might be. There you go. So we've got a total of 478,000 just with the bounties. Yeah, I'm not counting the agents, but we've got 478,000 from doing 10 bounties. Now, is it a bad business? I don't think it is that bad. Because it isn't. It's not a horrible business, but it's not great either. Okay, if you're gonna spend like around 4.2 million just buying and getting the agents, which, you know, they cost like 1.5 million alone. Look, over 4 million, it's gonna take you some time just to get that money back. Okay, I mean, regular pay 478,000, that's not a lot. So what I recommend is, if you have the bail office, don't use it as a main source of passive income or income at all. Okay, it's not great for grinding unless you actually after something, I don't know, career progress perhaps, then I guess that's okay. But if you want to grind this for money so you can make millions, it's gonna take you some time. It really is. So I don't recommend the business for that. But to do just to pass the time, it's something fun in between other activities. Sure, if you want to do the red bounty once a day, where you get like up to 130, I think, K for that, sure, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, just leave it. I don't have it on my second character because I don't think it's worth having it. Honestly, for grinding. That is, like, to include a business for grinding so you can do over and over again, I don't think it's worth it. So that's why I don't have it in my second character. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video on the bail office. Janae, what the hell? What's going on with you, girl? She got a funky look, man. She says, yeah. Alright, she's cool, man. She's cool. She's a bit crazy, but she's cool. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, turn the notification bell on, like this video if you actually enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.